All right, we'll go through my pack in a slightly different manner. Also running the K3B 1800 by EXO for this hunt. Day pack extraordinaire on the 1800. It's we don't need the bigger bags, so these for what we do it's perfect. In my side pockets, generally this one is kept relatively empty, and I'll keep it for on my right hand side, either if I have rain gear on, I need to put my release in something, or if I'm running spare camera batteries or memory cards, things that are super easy to access, I'll run in that one. In the left hand stash pocket, I usually, or waist belt pocket, I have my pistol that I keep with me. And then if I've got something else, you know, like here I just have a drink mix that I throw in there, a few other little things. I might throw my car keys in there, just some other easy access stuff that I might need. In my lid, I have my license holder that I keep with me at all times. In Oregon, even though we have electronic licenses, you still have to mark something with them, so I use the hunt tag that I keep in there with that as well, which is just odd that Oregon does that, but whatever. At least somebody invented a product that allowed you to write something on it so that you can follow all the rules. In the top of my lid, I see my headlamp button has been pushed on, so that's awesome. I got my red light, so I'll show you what I run. In my stash pocket on my lid is my, I'm gonna turn that off. I run a Coast headlamp with interchangeable batteries. It charges with USB. I run this bad boy here, which is the Night Core 10,000 milliamp, little carbon fiber, super light battery charger that I use for my day pack. I've got an extra cord for charging. I've got a couple extra reeds that I pack around in my little reed thing there. There's the spare batteries, chapstick, you know, just the bare essentials. Some easy access toilet paper or napkins, lens cleaner for my Vortex optics, a backup flashlight just in case something happens with the headlamp, and I always have a go again just in case something bad happens and I need to use it. You just never know. I might have to pull out the go again. It's like a mulligan. And beyond that, I also run the Garmin InReach Mini. I've got a couple of extra reeds that I throw in there. I do also have the Randy Newberg Gerber EBS exchangeable blade system, or whatever it is. I have a pair of light gloves and a little hat and a few Mountain Ops products for drinks and whatnot. And there's some extra blades, and then the accessory straps for the K3. In case we got a big load and we need to fill her up, that just gets you stretched out there a little further. So I'll pull some of this out. Zip this pocket up. I run the 6 a.m. outdoors reed holder on the front strap, which is nice. I've got my bladder tube, obviously. Making a lot of noise flipping this thing around. Inside, we'll pop this bad boy open up. And I have, on this side I always have some spare water, just in case. Sometimes just the bladder isn't quite enough, or if you need it for washing off or whatever, got it for that. Pull back the horseshoe front, and we are in Oregon, so we do, even if it says 100% chance of sunshine, we do anticipate rain almost every day, so I usually pack my rain gear and one extra light layer, which in this case is the puffy vest. That takes up the bulk of my space. I run 6 a.m. stash bags. This is my lunch. I run a 6 a.m. tarp just in case as well. I can use that if I needed to throw it down under meat, or if I'm, you know, trying to stay dry or whatever. This is my toiletry bag also. So I have toilet paper and wet wipes in there. And then I have my 6 a.m. bag. This is my casualty kit. So I have my Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation electronic lighter, which is pretty cool little gadget here. Works in pretty much any inclement weather condition. I've got some ibuprofen and some aspirin you know, a few other miscellaneous things, fire starter, sunscreen. We tend to hunt more than just Oregon, so I usually leave this with stuff that'll work in all the different areas that we do hunt, whether I'm in Arizona or here, Wyoming or Alaska or all the other places that we've hunted. Just kind of keep my casualty kit there and ready. There's super glue and some other items like that in there. This is my kill kit. Kill kit, similar to Shannon's, has plenty of pairs of rubber gloves, also some electrical tape, a few other blades for another knife that I have, and then I have a ground cloth and a couple of pieces of paper towel in there. So that's generally what I have in my kill kit, just enough to break an animal down, handle him without getting too bloodied up. And then at the bottom I have game bags, 6 a.m. extra large. I think I use the moose bags actually for the Roosevelts, because the elk ones we found out sometimes on the big bulls aren't quite big enough, so I went with a size up this year. On the opposite side over here I have the coming out of the Canyon specials, I have the Peaks Z poles, the sissy sticks, which are super nice and light and easy to just fit in one of the side pockets of your pack. And then I have some extra trash bags and a saw that I run in there as well. And then stuffed in behind my bladder I actually have a dry bag, one of the Exo dry bags that's for just in case. So that pretty much concludes everything that I have in my pack. I know it seems like a lot for a short day hunt, but you know, we've had days where we've dropped in on a bull at 10 o'clock in the morning and we haven't gotten out until 3 or 4 the next morning. So it can be some late nights, and the last thing you want to be is in the bottom of a canyon with a rainstorm coming in and unprepared. So it's always good to have all your gear pretty well dialed in.